Minecraft is, and that is a bold claim, but it's one I intend to back up, because hello, I'm Cat, and I'm going to load up Minecraft on my Xbox One. I've been playing Minecraft for the Xbox ever since the day it came out on the Xbox 360 in 2012, and so I think you can say that I'm heavily invested here, and I played a lot of Minecraft on the console as a result, and sadly I have a list of reasons that I think that you should be very cautious of it today, with the very big one being the one I want to start with, because every time you load up Minecraft, you'll probably get this syncing prompt. At least I do every single time, and I've heard this is common. This is actually a really cool Xbox feature for the Series consoles and for the Xbox One, but it basically means that all of your local saves can be backed up into the cloud, meaning you can play them on a later console, or if you have a data loss, you'll actually have your backups immediately out there. This is really good, except for the slowness, and of course for the second issue, which is about to happen, because in my case, my Minecraft will always tell me we can't save more data for this game or app. Your Xbox is out of space for saved data. To make room, select a game or app from My Games and Apps, press the menu button on your controller, and then select Manage Game and Add-ons. This is really embarrassing, but I'm coming into this video talking about the Minecraft with all of this beautiful menu layout, and I'm coming in here with not enough space, but actually, Minecraft is telling me this. I should say actually the Xbox system is telling me this, despite the fact that if we look in my Xbox Game and Apps, I have 968.1 gigabytes free. What the heck is happening here? Well, clearly it's not that I don't have enough space. This is all normal storage. Clearly it's not that Minecraft doesn't have enough space allocated to it, because this could be a thing, right? But if we look at my Minecraft, you can see that, yeah, there's 172 megabytes of save. So clearly this isn't the problem. What is? Well, it's actually an Xbox-wide issue to do with how the save data is stored. They made a change to the Xbox recently that makes a lot of sense when you have games like Supermarket Simulator in mind. I've played an embarrassing amount of this, by the way. Don't ask how much that is. But Supermarket Simulator, you build an entire supermarket, but your whole supermarket will save in just a few kilobytes. In fact, how many kilobytes? Well, it should be somewhere 0.0 apparently. But the game can actually be incredibly tiny in terms of its save, because it's just storing a few kilobytes of what is where. The same is true for most games, be that Skyrim, be that Stellaris, be that Fortnite. Most games don't need a lot of save data, and so under the assumption that you'll use a few kilobytes or megabytes, and you maybe have 100 games at most, they implemented something that was designed to keep people's consoles safe from, say, bloated Skyrim files, or Call of Duty, or I think Grand Theft Auto is famous for this. To stop developers from having bloated save files, there is a cap on how much save data you can have. This isn't actually publicly disclosed. The only place you can find it is by going into a game once you hit the cap, and the console will tell you, hey, you need to delete some stuff. And this is, in theory, a good protection for players, but in reality, it's a nightmare, because there's one game that's out there that is a disaster if you try to apply this rule. That's because Minecraft doesn't just have one world that we all play together. We can treat it that way if I just join my friends' worlds all the time, but instead, Minecraft worlds are all generated from random seeds to make every single one of them unique, but this means they all need to be saved, including this world we're about to jump into, and I have to give a quick bit of credit here. Bedrock is really efficient at this. I saw a really cool comparison from Distinct Pride about what happens when you do a 10,000 block run on Java compared to Bedrock, and on Java you have a 216 megabyte save file after that 10,000 block journey. That's just in one direction with a sim distance of 8, whereas if you do the same on a brand new world for Bedrock, it's just 19 megabytes. This is much better, in my opinion, but still, it does have to be said that 19 megabytes is kind of a lot just for a single 10,000 block journey, and I think that in this world that we've just joined, that's 600 days old, they might have done this in a couple of directions already, meaning the world is at least 40 megabytes, or maybe even more. In fact, I think that this sounds like alarm bell raising for no reason when you learn just how efficient Bedrock is compared to Java. We don't have many worlds that are in the 10 gigabyte range like Java, but my long-term survival, where I have played admittedly for quite a few years, it's 1.1 gigabytes, meaning all it takes is one of those worlds, and then a copy, and then maybe a few other worlds, and all of of a sudden I've arrived at a 3 GB limit, and this would be fine. I mean, like, ultimately this would be Minecraft telling me, like, yeah, you can't have this many worlds, and by itself that'd be fine. I could eventually say, okay, I guess I have to leave Xbox to continue playing my favorite game, and maybe that's what the Microsoft people had in mind when they implemented this first rule, but there's a the opposite of delicious, actually. There is a absolutely bitter tasting pill that you have to swallow when it comes to getting your worlds off the console, because trying to get a world uploaded from console to anywhere else is very tricky. There's only one official way to do it, and it's Realms, and Realms is quite famous for having issues with very large file sizes. In fact, I could show you this famous issue where if you get too much storage, eventually your world starts to corrupt. But you know, like, okay, if we try to get past that issue and upload it to a realm, you might run into the issue of it telling you your world size is too large. Even if it doesn't say the world size is too large, I spent a full 50. You know, actually, I spent a ridiculous amount of time sitting and waiting for this screen to upload my world, but I couldn't get it off. And so, do you see the issue here? There is a critical overlap between the problems that the hardware has, where it says that we're only going to let you use so much of your storage for saves. Even if you have the storage, we're not going to let you use any more. It's for your safety, trust us. And that very much is the Xbox attitude towards lots of things these days. But there is the hardware telling you can't keep your save on this device, sir. And then there is the software telling you can't get your save off this device, sir, because we have issues dealing with large saves. That is to say, if my save was still on the Xbox at the time that this issue occurred to me, it's still occurring now, even though I deleted all of my worlds. If this issue had occurred right now, my world would have just been deleted into thin air. And that does sound like it's a made-up issue, right? Like, oh, hypothetical Toy Cat has a problem. No, here is Pixie Lil Mum Bear, who, because I have a lot of people who follow me on Xbox, they said they worked with Mojang Support and Xbox for 2 months to fix this, and the final result was just to remove all data, and so they lost everything from 2013 to the current day. Heartbroken is not even close to how I feel, and I 100% get that. How could you not be feeling heartbroken right now? Minecraft might just decide to delete everything, and again, the most prominent example of this is from Hack1MC, a member of our community, who also has the exact same issue. 13.3 gigabytes of Minecraft storage. What are you going to do about that? The answer is you have to do this very lengthy process. He put together a very handy post on my subreddit, and basically you can delete your local copies if you trust the ones in the cloud are going to be valid. That is dangerous, but it is the only choice that you have at this point. So I've got to say, massive credit to Hacker1MC, but if you don't want to go through a very tricky thing with your long-term data, where you might lose it forever, sadly I've got to say, for Forever Worlds, you just shouldn't be on the Xbox. And I don't want that to be true, but I just think that it is right now. But you might say, okay, so I don't have a long-term Forever World. I just play worlds for a few minutes and then I move on to the next one. I never have a large world size. I'm just like Ginger Jeff, whose world you just joined. Once I get to 600 days, I'm out of there. So if that is you, or if you play on a limited size world where you never have to worry about this, I still think that sadly the Xbox isn't the place to be playing Minecraft. And this is a tragic thing to say, given that I think Minecraft Xbox is one of the homes of the free editions, and in my opinion, the best of the free. But Minecraft, Bedrock, and Xbox today does not carry that energy forward in, sadly, quite a few ways. Although, first, I'd like to say that there are quite a few ways that the Xbox One Bedrock has improved over the edition. This wasn't true last time we spoke about it, so it does have to be mentioned that right now, there are lots of bugs that have been fixed, and now we're at the point where Minecraft Xbox is a reasonably functional version of the game. You'll find loading times are now better on this version than they are for similar world sizes in the Xbox One edition. You can get further render distances, faster loading times, and you get all of the Bedrock benefits of playing with your friends in infinite worlds, and so we could say 3 really strong pros, and for the sake of being fair here, I do need to give you those pros before, sadly, we give you the cons. So, what are the cons? Well, the first time I tried to load up this world to show you, my Minecraft just refused to load the world, and then eventually it stopped working entirely. So, there are still some bugs. I'm actually going to have to take that back from the other column. Also, my entire world just vanished and I got a black screen and I couldn't do anything from it. So lots and lots and lots of bugs. But if you don't experience bugs, as you know, most of the time you're probably not, what is the deal with playing on this version? Why would I go as far as to say don't play Minecraft Xbox? Well, I think ultimately this, now that we've moved over to Bedrock and they put all of their eggs in this basket, in other words saying, we're making a version for PC and mobile, and if you're on a console, I guess you can play it too. Well, there's some serious issues with how you interact with certain parts of the game. Do you want to, if you're in creative, teleport, or do you want to change some game rules? Well, if you want to do this, it's a real mess that requires using a keyboard that is just not optimized for on-screen. Do we want to change some game rules? Well, all we have to do is type /game rule. That's right, this is a Minecraft that is not optimized for controller in the slightest, and it's a nightmare. I find that doing anything on the keyboard is just disastrous, and they could have had a better system for that, but ultimately they didn't. And the other issues are the fact that Minecraft is built around this system of, yeah, there's a marketplace, we'll advertise it to you every single time, but if you want to get content from that marketplace, in the same way that you cannot get content off your Xbox, because that's proprietary save files and they're actually encrypted, you can't get content onto your Xbox from outside of it, which means that the add-ons and worlds and skin packs that everyone else enjoys, if you want to get them, the only way is paid. Now, obviously, personally, this is great. Oh, do you want to enjoy anything that I've ever made? You'll have to buy it. You can't get any free alternatives. But, like, as an actual user, this sucks. You have to pay for everything that you want in terms of external content. But you might say, I don't want external content. I just want to play Minecraft with the boys. And so what am I even doing in this world right now? Well, ultimately, if you do want to play Minecraft with the boys, outside of the... Why is there a loading screen? Why does my menu screen need a loading screen? This will never not drive me insane. This is one of the most ridiculous things about Bedrock. It's a menu. It doesn't need... If someone has designed a game with a loading screen that requires loading itself, or a menu screen that requires loading, someone has designed the game wrong. If we've designed a web browser interface that is so laggy we can't do it while playing Minecraft, it shouldn't exist. But here's a fun thing. If we want to go to our settings here and go from vibrant visuals to fancy, because I want higher render distances than a massive 16 chunks, do you know what we have to do? We have to enable this setting in the menu called Allowed In-Game Graphics Mode Switching. This works on every other platform. For some reason, not here on the Xbox. I don't know if there's a good reason why, but you can't switch your graphics setting in the game here, meaning it's worse in another way. So you can't get external content. It's not designed with a controller in mind. It took them a really long time to even make it work correctly on controller. It's not designed with controller in mind. It requires keyboard controls, which is either plugging in a keyboard or nightmaring your way through this. You can't get stuff externally, and you can't switch game modes. But I think the real cardinal sin here is one that I think was entirely fine for most of the 2010s, but has really outstayed its welcome as we get to the 2020s, and that is the inevitable online subscription that is required to play this game. As you might know, Minecraft is becoming a more and more social game on the Bedrock version, but also Bedrock is the same whether you play it on your phone, your PC, or a console. However, all of those social features being added is great for PC players, it's great for mobile players, but it's actually a bit of a disaster for anyone playing on their consoles. Because, again, if right here, just on the menu screen, if we want to get this Marketplace Pass Minecraft button, which is bugged out, let's add that to the bugs pile a third time on the con side. If we want to do this mob maze, or we want to check out notifications from our friends to play on their realms, or we want to go to the main realms themselves, or we want to go to any of the other social buttons, which are littering Minecraft now, we are going to need an online subscription. If we want to enjoy those social features, which has its whole own tab, or two of the free tabs that we get here, realms or servers, we're going to need an online subscription. I recently tried to actually convert a world without having that online subscription, and Minecraft gets so broken. The default for playing Minecraft Bedrock is online always. If we create a brand new world, it doesn't ask, do you want that to be multiplayer? It says, yeah, you want it to be multiplayer, but how multiplayer are we thinking? Minecraft is so multiplayer by default now that it's a disaster with a modern day subscription, and especially when you're playing the same game as someone else on their PC, on their phone, you're being asked to pay a monthly fee to do what everyone else is doing for free. So
Soldier,
unless you
there
already
you are.
have your Xbox
It's good to
with
see
a subscription,
Are you ready
have
to
to buy...
continue on towards Deadless?
It's
seems we'll need to pass through the Niffler Woods first. Where the forest is crawling with spiders. Ugh. But between you and me, we should be...
Hey, you two, you're soldiers, right? I can tell from your weird fashion sense. You folk are supposed to help people, so help.
Huh? Yes, of course. What's your name?
I'm Ruby. I was recently bit by a spider, and it only grows in an infested cave filled with creepy crawlies, and I'm clearly in no...
Well, alright. We're here to help after all, so... we'll get you that herb.
Perfect. I'll bring you to the cave, and you can do the rest from there. Follow me, soldiers. Well, here we are. The cave's right over there. There's two of you.
Alright. Soldier, wait. Let's hear from Obi before we... Alright. Soldier, you can go.
Good. Well, good luck in there. Try not to get bitten too much by the spiders. There you are. It feels like we've been waiting.
It's, really hasn't been that long.
Well, anyway, do you have the herb? It's very, important. There it is. Thank you kindly for... Oh, I seem to be out of emeralds. Well, I can,
Wait, are you seriously not going to...
There's been a time, soldiers, but I truly must be going. We're near Alekan village. You should stop on by. Well, goodbye.
That's frustrating. I'm going to go on ahead. I'll meet you at Alekan village. It's just up ahead.
Ale taký banger, čo tu hrá, akože náhodou. Dobre dali. Úplný banger. Dobre, nepokrájte sa tu o mňa. Hello. Čo sme všetci? Čo ste mi doškali, môj zdravý veľký? Na opačnú stranu ste ma zaviedli už až.
Travelers, welcome to our humble forest town. Have you come to stay?
Probably the latter. Though, we ran into a man named...
Oh, Opie. I take it your meeting with him went poorly. Here, I must offer you a small sum of emeralds as an
Thank you. That's...
And feel free to make yourselves at home. We welcome all travelers. Ah, hello. What can I do for you today? A fine day to be passing through. I hope you enjoy your stay. Ah, hello. What can I do for you today? Oh, dear. I suppose it must have... He was a kind man. Well, as soon as he passed down the position to me, he immediately... but I've tried to live up to his legacy. Hello. He's difficult. He's the son of my sister. With his father out of the picture, I had to take him in. He's a grown man. I truly hope that he will cease with these ridiculous... He's a good man, truly. I believe that with all of my heart. It's all right if you don't feel the same way, though. Hello. A fine day to be passing through. I hope you would... hello. What can I do for you today? He's difficult with his... He's a good man, truly. I believe that with all of my heart. It's all right if you don't feel the same way, though. I will not force you to interact with him if you do not wish to.
Those Ragni soldiers. If I can give some advice, you should pick up some items from the accessory merchant in town. They might really help you out. Normally, you can only find accessories in Rare Cave, so a merchant like ours is actually a rarity.
Soldier, hello. This place. really? In the meantime, I've been thinking about taking a look at that villager over there. Alright, I've decided. I'm feeling a little restless. Maybe we can leave this place better off than it was when we got here.
Hi, how can I help you?
Sorry to interrupt. We're soldiers traveling through this town.
Oh, no, there's nothing going on. Not a thing. My mushrooms. Oh, yeah, fine, you caught me. My mushrooms are...
No, but...
One soldier, two soldier. You look weak. I've seen stronger, but my favorite mushroom spot, I can't use it anymore. Spiders.
You can kill spiders, right, soldier? Come on. This is what...
I can't make my soup without mushrooms. Follow me, I'll take you to the spiders.
On je strašne schizo ohľadom spiderov. Bro, nie je to fakt tak vážne. Fakt bro, je to v pohode. Zvládneš spiderikov. Ale tak asi nie, no. Kam ideš? Mushroom man, tam je, hej. Kde sme? Takže tu, alebo?
Here, I can feel them. So, mushrooms, those bad.
Well, we wouldn't have come here if we weren't planning to. Alright, soldier. Let's clear out these spiders.
Prečo ja robím ale teraz questy akože na takéto úrovni? To ešte ako dlho mi bude trvať, kým sa dostanem normálnu úroveň? Veď ja ich tu... Mám ich akože one-hitovať, alebo... Môžem mi zarobiť vyššie questy. Vlog. Aha, toto.
Soon. Don't you know it's rude to eat?
Čakáš, toto má byť ten hrybiškový spot? Alebo čo?
Let's take a look. looks clear to me.
Thank you, soldiers. Do I need to pay?
Come on.
Okay. It was a joke. Don't get all excited. Yeah! Creepy!
No! This is bad. This is pretty bad. We need to tell the mayor. Now!
Halo?
Ah, hello.
Yes, something.
Yes. I know of Yahya's antics.
No. When we finished.
Oh dear. This isn't good at all. If they're making you two our soldiers, yes? I would ask you to continue your travels to Deadlass. Find an Admiral
ideme.
Aegis.
Ona pomáha.
Of course.
Come on, Strepon
We'll
2.
set out immediately. Come on, soldier.
Piče. To je to minus 14. A, toľko isto je to OK. Piče, vážne. To sú títo rozhodkové aký level. Sedmičky, hej. Dobre, no. A ten to asi mi nepomôže, hej? Vôbec nič akože. Ani obraz, ani zvuk, hej?
So, we're finally going to Deadless. Now, Sir Deadless's military will be able to sort this out. Surely. So, we're finally going Deadless's military will be able to sort this out. Surely.
Vážne. To si baví. Mushroom.
And that's how we managed to defeat that undead swarm, sir. That's good to hear. Thank you for your work. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Eladar! Oh, we finally made it to Deadless.
Ah, you two must be the recruits Eladar has been telling us all about. It's good to finally meet you, though I can't help but notice you seem to have arrived in a...
Right. We arrived from Elecan Village with bad news, and one of their townsfolk was captured and taken away in front of our eyes. Mayor Alvin sent us here to request...
Bad news indeed. Very well. We will make preparations. For the time being, the two of...
Thank you, sir. But... it's...
Enthusiastic, aren't you? Let me think. I believe Captain Feanor out by the West Gate was looking for aid. If you're willing, I suggest you speak with him.
Lieutenant Ben is planning a raid on a corrupt stronghold. I'm sure he...
Yes. Well, I must be off. If the threat of Needless spiders is growing, we must prepare accordingly. I hope to hear of your future endeavors, all three of you.
kde je teraz asistent v Detlase? Asystant. Gdzie jest asystent? Takže nechápem, či ma akože hociaký asistent zoberie, alebo či teraz. Či zase mi vybila kamera.
Oh man. Oh. What? Don't look at me like that. Look, alright, I get it. But I can't pay you back. The issue is, I've already run out of money. Those two over there who run the market banned me from ever using it after I tried to buy out the world's supplies of magical powders. Look, it's not my fault. I'm making big market moves. The point is, I could really use your help right now. I promise. I'll pay you back for it this time. All you need to do is go over to the trade market and buy a supply crate for me. Please?
A povedal please chudák, jak on je úplný degeško.